The whole situation with the strongest egg is pretty confusing. The strongest battlegrounds was a part of Roblox's The Hunt event, and the reward for completing the quest was the Era Clash badge. The other reward was, of course, the strongest egg. The problem with the strongest egg is the fact that it had a finite amount of copies, so not everyone would be able to get it even when they got the badge. Let me give you a rundown of how everything involving the hunt actually played out, and how I might have messed things up just a little bit. The hunt event was pretty wild. It had lots of hiccups and missteps, like the owner of the strongest battlegrounds falling asleep instead of releasing the hunt update, but it's finally time for it to come to an end. After the strongest egg gets restocked, of course. It had 1,234,568 copies, and it sold out in about 1 day. The cost to give the egg that many copies put a 25 million Robux wide hole in the owner's wallet, and it's safe to assume that was probably his limit. He could have cashed that out for real money. I'm not gonna say how much. You guys can find that out for yourselves. Fast forward a few days later, and everyone's wondering what's gonna happen since the egg was gone. The owner reassured everyone that there would be a restock of about 500,000 copies of the egg in 1 week from his message, and that whoever missed out on that would get another reward after. The wait was on. 1 week later, everyone was ready. On March 24th, all of the people that missed out on the first batch of eggs were ready to claim the next one. They would be severely disappointed, as the owner had some things to say. The egg was still being reviewed by Roblox moderation, and it still needed to be approved. At least the stock got bumped up to 765,432 copies instead of the initial 500,000. But this would burn an extra 15 million Robux wide hole in the owner's wallet again. The hole isn't as big as the first one, but it's still a pretty big hole, you know what I mean? The real bad news was when the owner revealed that the egg still had some issues and that he decided to delay the restock to March 29th, which was 6 days away. I haven't even mentioned that at this point, the egg was revealed to be completely different than the strongest egg. It wasn't the strongest egg, it was the strongest egg yolk. The reason the buff, strong, handsome strongest egg wasn't returning is due to Roblox not allowing the same limited item to be uploaded more than once. This makes a lot of sense, but not everyone was willing to listen to reason. A lot of people really were disappointed, but that's to be expected. I think this image is a good way of explaining the strongest yolk's cracked existence. The superior being encounters the inferior being and delivers a deadly blow that leaves him scarred for life. The guy who drew this is super talented, as you can obviously see. A few days later, a timer was added to the claim button for the strongest egg yolk that showed a timer that counted down the time left until the egg was going to be released. This is smart because you can't make any excuses when there's a literal timer in the game telling you when the egg is coming back. If you miss out, it's on you. And now it's time. It's March 29th, it's 3:59 p.m. Eastern Time. The timer ends in 1 minute and everyone is waiting. This is how it played out. 1 minute. Yep, 1 minute on the dot. And the egg has this many copies. And how many players? 260,000. There it is, it's 4. Your purchase failed because something went wrong. Uh-oh. What happened? What happened? It's off sale. What happened? We were literally saying, let's see how fast the stock empties out, and we will see if I'm a W or L coder. I might have messed something up, who knows? The pressure is real, but it's gonna be alright. Oh my gosh. How many people are on the game right now? It's gotta be like over 300k at this point. 280. Nope. It's going up a lot. 300k. This is bad. How did this even happen? Everyone's freaking out. Oh my gosh. I think this is just Roblox not being able to handle TSB's traffic. Really? How many people are on the game right now? It's more than that, I know. I jinxed it. Sorry. Of course I jinxed it. There it is. And a bunch of copies are gone now. Okay, that's like over 100k gone already. Huh? What? Now it's back off sale again. What is going on? We're too popular. We're too famous. I wonder if it would work if I tried to... Oh, it does work. Okay. I'm not going to claim it, though. I'm going to wait. And now it's back. 150,000 sold already. That was like 5 minutes. So why am I waiting? It's got limited copies, so why don't I just claim it so I don't miss it? About 2 weeks ago, I posted a video where I hunted for rare versions of the strongest egg. The egg had a limited number of copies, which means each copy had its own serial number. I tried to get rare serial numbers, and I was half successful. In that video, I said I would try to get it again with the restock since I failed to get the very last copy of the strongest egg that I was hunting for. My end goal here today is to get the 765,432nd copy of the strongest egg yolk. If you watched my strongest egg hunting video, you'll know how I failed miserably because I was a nanosecond too late. I'm not making that same mistake. As I'm recording this, the egg has sold nearly 500,000 copies already, and it's been released for about 5 hours. So it's safe to say that it's around 100,000 per hour. And there's just a little bit under 300,000 left, so that basically means it's going to be around 2 to 3 hours before it's gone. Which also means I have time that I need to waste. Good luck, man. Great job. Great job. Oh, this guy's got the egg yolk. Stop moving for a sec, bro. I just want to... Oh, there's another one. Hey, man, you're chill. Yolk versus yolk. One yolk is much more powerful than the other. I'll say that. I'll say that with confidence. What is going on? The 3 egg yolks in a row. Bro, who are you ulting for? What are you using that for? You're attracting unwanted attention. The beta male yolks are coming for you, you see? He's still gonna get hit by the meteor, watch. Idiot. You're supposed to dash, you know you're supposed to do that, right? Your face got smashed in so your brain isn't working properly. This is why the strongest egg is better. If he was wearing the strongest egg, he would have made the right decision. I've had a little change of heart here. So, it's 11 p.m. EST. It's gonna be well long into the night before this thing gets anywhere near the final copy. And hey, call me crazy, I don't want to be up at 3 a.m. waiting for this egg only to fail and ruin my sleep schedule, which I've tried to fix many times and have only recently fixed. What I've decided to do is not go for the last copy, and I've also decided not to go for a copy at all. Because why would I get a copy on my alt? I don't need it, and it would be better off with someone who does. It's not like I'm going to go and resell it on my alt. I'm not going to go buy premium on my alt so I can resell my stupid strongest yolk. So I'm going to let someone else take it. And whoever that person is, hopefully you are satisfied. And I'm definitely satisfied with this whole event because I got a strongest egg with the serial 878. And this is under 1,000, which means I was one of the first 1,000 people to complete it. And guess what? The Era Clash badge has over 3.7 million people who've claimed it. So I'm in the top 1% of people who have claimed this badge first. I'm taking offers, man. If you want to pay for my strongest egg, you better pay up, man. It's worth a lot. It's owned by, look, one, it's owned by a famous, ultra valuable YouTuber, me, and then it has cool numbers. So that means you need to pay a lot of money for it. And I'm only accepting lots of money, and if you don't have lots of money, then don't...